Sealed Vessel is a Hollow Knight boss battle that requires no introduction whatsoever. It is possibly one of the most iconic battles of the game. When I think Hollow Knight, I think Sealed Vessel. So it's fitting that it is probably also, in my opinion, one of the most well-crafted fights in the game. And, you know, my favorite thing about the fight, and I think this topic has been done to death, is the music. It starts so soft, and then it swells into this big, grandiose sound as you first stumble upon this room, and then there's this creature, and there's this orange oozing out of it, and, you know, you're trying to understand what is going on here. I thought this was the vessel, and then you realize you're in the meat of the fight. It's scary, it's terrifying even, but as the fight goes along, things slowly start to change. Blow after blow, slowly you start to realize the tone of the fight changes. It stops swelling for a bit, and as you watch the sealed vessel stab itself in the chest, you start to feel a bit of heartache for this sad creature that is before you. You know? This creature is essentially telling you that it's at the end of its lifespan. It's when the second phase of the fight kicks in that things rarely get serious. And you start to question, what are you doing here? You know? Like, why are you fighting this creature in the first place? You know, but you can't help question it because you just pity this creature that was given a purpose. It was supposed to be the one. It was supposed to be perfect. And yet here you stand before it, with its purpose completely failed. At the end of the day, the king's efforts were futile. All of the lives that were sacrificed and everything that was given to try and protect the kingdom of Hollownest was all for nothing. At the end of the day, the kingdom of Hollownest was unfit to survive. And, you know, me personally, when I was in this fight, I got, like, really sad, you know? I got a little bit teary at the end of the fight because that's just how I felt in the moment. Because I realized two things, and this being my second playthrough, that A, the game is almost over. There's other content, of course, but the story's over. This is it. But also, you're going to die now. This is the end of your journey. You are the vessel that is destined to replace this other vessel. And you can't help but mourn that death. You can't help but question if there isn't another way. You can't help but question if this truly is the way that things have to be. Is there no other path to take? Is there no other road? And I apologize for using this metaphor, but the sun gets real low. And then when you finally beat it, it just resolves in the most serene manner, completely juxtaposed to what you started with. And it is good. And then purer things await you in the end. Thank you again for sticking around to the end of the video. It is greatly appreciated. Obviously, if you enjoyed it, you know what to do. This video was once again unscripted. Let me know your thoughts in the description, in the comment section. Last video, some people did say that they would prefer scripted content. I am working on that. But other than that, I don't really have much else to say. I just was kind of feeling that I knew what I needed to say, and I said it, and I think the video turned out well in the end. So once again, thanks for sticking by, and I will see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.